As you progress in your studies, you will move away from referencing only prescribed books, for example, to increasingly making use of and referencing sources such as journal articles. So in this video, we will have a look at referencing hard copy and PDF articles, as well as electronic articles. Let's start off by looking through a journal and seeing what information we will need for our reference. Here we have a typical hard copy journal. As you can see, the journal itself has a title, in this case Communicatio, as well as a subtitle. Also viewable is the year of publication, the volume number, as well as the issue number. When we look inside the journal, we will see that various authors wrote articles for this journal. Let's say, for example, that we found something of interest in this article by Stefan Sonderling. Now, we will be referencing this article that we are citing from specifically, as well as the journal, to show where it is from. Let's have a look at how this should be done. The important information that we will need is the title of the journal itself, the year of publication, the volume number, in this case it's 40, as well as the issue number, which is 2. Now, the issue number can either be indicated between brackets, as it is in this case, or as a number in a series following the volume number, as is the case in this journal. Furthermore, the year of publication can also double as the issue number, as in the case of this journal, as there is only one issue published every year. In any event, the volume and issue number should be easy enough to find. Next, you will need the information of the specific article that you are citing from, and the important information here is the name of the author, or if there's more than one, the authors, and the title of the article itself. So too are the page numbers on which the article begins and ends important. Taking all of this information together, let's see how our reference will look. The reference in the bibliography will start off with the author's surname, followed by a comma, and then the author's initials, lastly a full stop, just as we're used to by now. This is followed by the year of publication, and then the title of the actual article itself. Note here, the title is not italicized, but is still in sentence case and is followed by a full stop. Hereafter follows the title of the journal. Note that only the main title, not the subtitle, is included, and it is italicized. Without any further punctuation follows the volume number of the journal, and directly thereafter the issue number in brackets, followed by a colon, and then the page numbers between which the specific article can be found, with a full stop at the end. And that is how we reference a hard copy journal. Of course, all of the rules regarding the in-text referencing of sources, as well as the use of more than one author, still applies here. The difference between referencing books and journals lies in the bibliography only. Now, more often than not these days, we will make use of sources accessed electronically, for example, online. In this case, two different scenarios can play out. The first one is that we access an electronic version of the journal, and it presents its articles in PDF format. Let's say, for example, that I found Sonderling's article through a search on Google Scholar. When I click through to the article, you will see that I get the option to download it as a PDF full-text document, and then this opens up in PDF view. This view is a complete electronic copy of the hard copy journal, complete even with page numbers, with the information of the journal itself visible on the very first page. In this case, the reference will stay exactly the same in your bibliography, as there's no difference between the information whether you viewed it in a hard copy of the journal or the PDF version electronically. Sometimes, however, when you click through on a link from, for example, Google Scholar or EBSCOhost or something, the link opens up an HTML file, a normal web page, and not a PDF document.
Although the document might have all of the normal referencing aspects, it will of course not have any page numbers, as there will only be one long continuous page.
In this case, the reference will stay exactly the same, but you will just not have any page numbers therein. Only the volume and issue number is included. To help your readers find a source, however, you will include the URL of the web page, followed by the date on which you access the link, in brackets after the URL, with a full stop at the end. Good. Our next video tutorial will focus on referencing newspaper articles, reports, and advertisements.